There. It's embossed on the sides at least. I can't tell on the front. That's a big medicine bottle. Alright, I'm heading down over this hill. Man, it is steep. You want to be careful carrying these claw rakes like I got. Don't fall on one of them. I got a Craftsman one now. They're the best ones. Back up here in this dump, it was in my last video. The water's still hot. Man, look at that. That's Vaseline glass jar. That would fluoresce. Look how you can tell it is. You know what that is, don't you? That's a piece out of a jumbo peanut butter. But the ash layer, you can see I'm pretty deep on the side of this hill. But this, you see, that's clay cap, and then we got this real loose layer with glass on it. And look right here, that's a brown beer, and I would say that's a pre-prohibition beer bottle, and it's probably embossed. You can see it there, but I'm gonna have to dig it all out, and it'll take too long doing it live. There's a piece of stoneware right there. I'll get this out, and when it gets close, hopefully I can get it close, and that's good. It's angled down the hill, so all the water's drained out of it. It didn't freeze pop, but I'm below the freeze line anyway. I'll get this out. This could be a day maker already. I've been here 10 minutes later. Come out, but it's just another one of these Certos. Certo bottles. Right there. That's the third one out of here. Huh. Later. You know, they're kind of cool. There's two more just like it laying right over here. Look at some of this interesting stuff coming out. Look at that cork. And look how lavender, well, you can probably tell it's lavender. Look at that. But back up in here, I hit a bottle with a hand rake. Now where is it? Right there. I can feel embossing on it. Let's see if this is whole. It's a Sloan's liniment. Just a common bottle, but it's still cool. I found lots of these. Sloan's liniment, it's a pain reliever, I think. It's perfect. It ain't bad. Not what I'm looking for, but still, it's a fine. Alright, I'll show you some of these more common bottles in this video. There's a Sloan's liniment. I'm pretty sure that's a pain reliever. I'd say like 1930s on this. But that's kind of cool. It says made in the USA down there at the bottom. See the bottom there. Pretty nice shape too. Later, only $1 or $2 worth value. Later. And I think this, I got a Coke. I don't know if you can see that, it's right there. It's like a 40s D-pad, I think. It could be a Christmas Coke, I might be wrong. Let's see. I think it's a D-pad. It's got nice color. And it looks to be all, and it's a nice Sistersville, West Virginia one. But I think it's D-patent, it's not a Christmas Coke. Yep, D-pat. It's probably from World War II. That's what them other ones are there. But that's a nice bottle. Look at the color on that. And it's perfect. Sistersville, West Virginia, that's a small town. I'd say this is like 1945. Huh. Not a bad find. I'm pulling stuff out of here. I thought that was going to be embossed as screw top, but you can see it's real thick and heavy glass. That's older. It's 30s. But it's been slow going. But you can see I got the hole. I got to shovel all this out. That's what I've raked from out up in there. There's bottles in here. Later. Alright, here's just a look at this Coke. You can see how nice it cleaned up. And all I do is cut little scratch pads and unbend a wire coat hanger and reach in, spray some cleaner in them. And I use little wire brushes too. But it's a beautiful Sistersville, West Virginia. And it's right there's the date, 1947, Sistersville, West Virginia Coke. No caseware, beautiful color. And the winner of my last video, Jane Dow, where I give away the blue bottle in the antique store, I'm sending you this one too, Jane. That's a nice example of that bottle. It's beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoy so far. I got some nice bottles coming up, I dig. Later. You know, look at this hole when I started. You know, this is deep, getting deep. And it goes way deeper. I pulled stuff, undercut all that. I got that Coke up in there, but the further I go up the hill, the newer the trash is getting and the thinner the old layer gets. So I'm coming down in here. I just moved from up in there. As you can see, I'm starting to see stuff. That's right there, that's a Keeney and Sons bottle from Sistersville, West Virginia from the 1930s. And then here's it at. Right here, look here. There's a bottle. Can't tell if it's whole or not, but I'm gonna work on it when it gets ready to pop down here and get it out. The crown top, that's probably a soda. Let's take the cold. It's busted, and that would have been something good. It's aqua. That's a 1920s soda. Dang it. Right. You gotta wear a mask in a place like this. See, that stuff kicks up in the air. I got on a mask. You don't want to be breathing this stuff. I can tell by looking at some of the people that don't wear masks that have been doing this. They look like they smoke 3-4 packs of cigarettes a day, and they probably don't smoke. But I got a couple bottles showing up. There's one right there. That could be something. I'm down to the old layer. This is a cork top, right? I don't know if you can see that. Right there, sticking out. It's a cork top. It's probably a whiskey flask. It feels, it's broke, I think. Yeah. See, it's a pint whiskey or something. It's machine made, but I'll get this one out up here. This might be good. This is the layer. It's getting real hard packed and it's turning into a rough day for me, but you know, a foot that way, it might turn into the best layer ever. You just gotta dig. That's what that was in the side there. It's just an old cork top prescription. Worth $1 or $2. So here's kind of a cool find. I just raked this out. I'm going up the hill now. It's a looser layer in here. It's getting so hard packed down there. I'm gonna have to open up another hill down, or hole down the hill, but look at that. It's a little dude with a hat on, but he's got damage. It looks like he's got a gun right there in his hand. Maybe it's a soldier. Later. How's the rocks coming out of here? It's been a rough day digging, that's for sure, so far. Later. Right. I'm up under this lip of this hill. There's several bottles showing up right there. This one is embossed, but it's like a 4-sided panel one, and it says some doctor's name. I can't remember what they are. I've found them before. And then there's something else right there. Nothing spectacular, but I'll get them out. This bottle will be pretty decent. Hold on. Here's what that one thing was, and here's this bottle. It's embossed up, see? It's Peter Fahrney and Sons. I think it's Chicago. Prepared by Dr. Peter Fahrney and Sons, Chicago, Illinois. The reliable old-time preparation for home use. I'll take it. It's worth a couple bucks. It's a common bottle, though. I'm getting a few things, but nothing like yesterday. It's just such rough digging. Man, I'm not making much progress. There could be 1,000 good bottles, 10, well, a foot that way, and it just would take an hour to get a foot. I'll get back. I just cleaned this bottle. This is the one from the previous clip. It's still got water in it, but it's nice shape. It says prepared by Dr. Peter Fahrney and Sons, Chicago, Illinois. They're big, kind of cool bottles. The reliable old-time preparation for home use. I think it's some kind of laxative, but I'm not sure. You have to look it up later. Man, this is a shame. Look at that glass. It's got red. Look at the bottom. That's what was sticking out of the wall. But, yeah, of course, huh? Well, that was number 1 BS today. You know, I've been reaching way, laying in the hole, reaching up in there, raking, and it's just going to crap up the hill. The layer disappeared, the old layer. See, that's a beer from the 50s. whiskey flask, nothing good coming out up there. So I'm gonna quit on that. Kind of think about this. Maybe, I know I found a ton of old bottles just right there, all over that hill. So maybe go up in this way. I don't know. I can't do that today. There was some decent prescription bottles. See, that's kind of cool with all them numbers on it. But I got a couple bottles to take. Nothing spectacular though. No marbles. I should have just went up the hill and dug marbles and find them way up there in newer trash. But that's it on this one. I'll add clips to you. Back up here in the woods. I don't know if you can see the lavender tint of that. It's got a nice lavender tint. I think it's magnesium in the glass. They stopped doing that in World War I because they needed the stuff. You can see it right in there big time. It's real purple. But I'm starting to get into a pocket of bottles. I'm going this way. I gotta get these rocks out from above me. I just pulled this out. You know, this isn't as old as that. That's an Atlas strong shouldered mason. It's all there. I just pulled that out of the bank. And then I just had a bottle fall out here. I don't know what it is. It's nothing good. I'm getting into bottles. And I'm getting into a looser layer going that way. Yeah, it's got V's on it. It's screw top. I don't know what would have come in this. I've not really seen it before. See, it's got little V's all over it. Huh. Probably had a paper label here in the middle. Probably late 30s, 1940s. But I'm gonna rake up in here and we'll see what we can get. I'll get back if I should have filmed that stuff coming out of the wall, but I will. See, there's a Pepsi ACL. Later. Tell you what, my back's hurting from. Look at this rock. I've pulled so many out of here and I got to get all these out. My back's hurting me, but I'm going that way. I'm back into the old layers. This is December 25th, 1923, and it'll be a Sistersville, West Virginia Christmas cake. I could almost guarantee it right here where I'm digging. And that's a rare bottle with Sistersville on the bottom, and it's an extremely small town. You'll have trouble finding one of these on eBay if you watch eBay for 6 months. They show up every now and then, but I could get $50 for one of them in real nice condition with no caseware, easily that much. That would have been a beautiful bottle. But right behind that, and I'll show you that date on that. I'll take it with me and show it with the good camera. I know it's hard to see with this GoPro some. Up in here, there's an aqua medicine bottle sticking out of the wall right there with a cork top. And it's got a recessed panel on it. I don't know if it's going to be embossed, but it's beautiful color. See it right there? I'm grabbing the top of it. It feels good. There's no chips on it. If I can get it, it's packed in there tight, and it's below the freeze line. It should be good unless it got busted on the bottom or something. We'll see what it is. Hold on, I'll get it out. All right, I told you I'd show you this. I'm on my phone, my junk phone, but it picks up pretty good. See, December 25th, 1923. It doesn't necessarily mean this is from 1923. That's the patent date. It's a Christmas Coke. You can read about it. They applied for the patent and it's just happened to be on that date. And it run to, I don't know, up to D-Pats. You'll have to read. I can't remember all this stuff. But right there, that would have been a pretty good one. A Sistersville one. You can see it, 1923. You can read about it online. Look it up. Later. All right. When you get these holes started, I always wondered why people use hand rakes. Southern Searcher does it. Check out that channel, Southern Searcher. He's awesome. He finds awesome bottles. I know why he uses the hand rake. You can really see the stuff and get it out easily, but this is ready to come, and there's a bottle right there I didn't even see, but it feels like a ketchup. See it there? It's looking like a slick. But man, it's a nice looking bottle. It's really blue and perfect. And it's slick. Man, look at the color on that. That's a beauty. I like it anyway. There's got to be more. Man, look at that. Big recessed panel medicine. That's big. It's blown in a mold. Huh. Look at the color on that. Wow. That's crazy. I'll make a new label for that one. Look at the color. That's a big, beautiful bottle. Later. All right, here's this blue bottle. I haven't got this one completely cleaned up. You can see it's got like water deposits on the inside. I can get all that out. But man, look at the color on that. That's a shame that's not a big embossed. But it's still a nice looking bottle. It's perfect condition. Look at the color on that. I thought I'd show it to you. You know, I'd say 20s or 30s on that. It's a 100-year-old bottle. It's beautiful. Later. I've already cut my finger. Cut right through my gloves. I was going like this. I didn't wear my cut brief ones. Look at that. I'm filthy. But I'm getting into bottles. Look at that. That's got like a rubber Bakelite cap on it. And it says Lipsident, Antiseptic. But I got several bottles here showing. I got one up in there, right there, and one right there. Let me just pull this one out live. There we go. That's a cork prescription. That's kind of cool. These are worth like $1. It's a shame it doesn't have a drugstore on it, but that's how it goes. Hardly none of them do around here. I'll get that one out back in there too. Hold on, show you what it is. This is really slow going. This is a clear bottle, but I can feel the base of it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got that indented base. That's some kind of soda or something. Hopefully it's an embossed beer. There's Martin's Ferry has some clear beer bottles. It's probably going to be stinking slick again. This is slow going, but there's some good stuff that the base is right here. All this stuff's laying right on it. And the bottles seem to be in real good condition. There's a mixture of pre-1890 up into 1940. It's odd. I'll get this out and I'll show you me pulling it out. Hold on. Loosened up. That's older. Some kind of real weird ketchup. Man, that's kind of cool. Look at that. That's blown in a mold too. Huh. No embossing. But look at that top. I'd say that's a ketchup. Huh. That's too bad. Not embossed, but that's the way it goes. That's some kind of, I don't know what it is. It's got diamonds embossed on the side. That ain't coming out yet, but this bottle looks cool. Can't tell what it is. It's probably junk. It's the story of my life. This might be a soda though. Huh, what the heck is this? No embossing again. Look at that weird top. Man, I'm dirty. H.J. Ritter, Philadelphia Company. H.J. Ritter. That's a shame that ain't embossed. Jesus criminy. Alright, well, I'll get this other one out. Sooner or later, I got to get a cool bottle. There's a big Listerine. I just dug that out, the original cap on it. It's not that old. I think I got my dig maker. I've been here, this makes 4 hours of digging. I'll show you the hole at the end. You see how I get this all undercut? I need to get this stuff down, all of this overburden. But up in here, I see a soda. Where's it at? There's something sticking out right there with a stopper in it, it looks like. A ceramic stopper. And right there is an aqua bottle with like an embossed Y on the bottom. See it right there? That looks like a beautiful bottle. It just looks like a beautiful bottle. Let me get it out of there. Hopefully it's something nice. See I can feel the embossing. It's like reading Braille back in, it may even have an A. I think it's an A embossed on it. Man, let's get that out. What the heck is that? Unembossed again. It's got some kind of metal, probably some kind of perfume or hair tonic. We'll look at that in a little bit if I feel like it. Now I got to work on this one, and it's got like that mug base feel to it. Let me get it out. Another disappointment. I thought that was an aqua soda with a big A on the bottom. Guess not. Some kind of ketchup. All right, this is not embossed. ACL. It says Hornbrook's store. Hornbook and black props. And if you can see that right there, I can see it. It's just very faint. That stinks. But right there in the wall is a cork top bottle. Probably gonna be friggin' slick. And it looks like it. And I'm getting my butt kicked on slick bottles. But that's kind of cool. That's an older one. Slicker. Jeez. Story of my life the last couple of days. Later. Yeah, there's one of these cheese bro Vaseline jars, New York. These are kind of nice, but that one's all busted up. Later. Got an embossed bottle back in here. It's probably gonna be broke. But it's worth filming. Oh, my back is killing me. I feel like I have a kidney infection and I don't. But right here, that's an aqua bottle. I can feel the embossing on the side. I can't tell if it's face embossed. It's got like crap on it. It's not recessed panel, but I see embossing. Let's just dig, see how tight packed this stuff is, and see that color change. This is the ash layer right there. It's looser, but this is laying right on the base of the dump, and it's odd here. Oh, that's cork top too. It's probably going to be one of these stinking, I can't think of the name of them. They're common. I hope it's not. I can't think of the name. But it's a cork top bottle and it's embossed, so I can't complain. Yeah, stinking stuff. Let me put this right here. This is rough digging. It's horrid rough. There we go. Oh, it's embossed all up. What's this? That's one of these. This is still common, but it's nice. It's a nice bottle. Oh, it's a Dr. Caldwell's. Monticello, Illinois, syrup Pepsin. Pepsin Syrup Company. Yeah, I see these all the time in antique stores. They're like $5. It's got a light aqua tint to it. That's a nice bottle. It's perfect. So at least I got one good keeper. Lots of other stuff to take. You know, I'll even take that weird ketchup. It's perfect. But that syrup Pepsin bottle, you know, I'm getting this opened up. I've been here 3 trips. You see, I started in there. The bottles are going that way. It's a lot of digging. I got to get lots of moving rocks. It's brutality. I wish there's good stuff back in there. I just got to get this opened up and get to it. I need to even go. It dips and it goes deeper, and I'm seeing crock shards and all kinds of stuff. Well, you can see this, the bottles that are in there. See that at the base there? You can see it's got like a light green color to it. See it right in there? But these bottles are coming out of there in just exceptional condition. They're packed down in there under that clay. Look at that. You know, this isn't a rare bottle or nothing, but I sure as heck like digging them when they're in this condition. And look how clean they came. Wow. Well, I got more coming up later. Starting to hit older glass now. That's a blob. And that would have been a good one. It's aqua. It's probably a blob beer. I'm back and down to the layer I need to be. I just got to do a lot of digging. You see what this takes. When you're digging bottles, you got to do the work or you ain't gonna find them. I've got a lot of work done now. I'm in pole position to over the next few trips here get some good ones. That's promising, huh? Blob top beer. Alright, I don't know. This says, I don't know what it says, but look at that bottle. Paper label would have gone here. See, it's from like the 40s. But look at that texture. I'm going to take that. It's got the original cap on it. That's kind of cool. I'll rake that out back in there. There's lots of stuff coming out. Just average stuff, though. Yeah, I thought I'd show you this bottle. Look, it's got like a weave pattern, like stitching on it. And then right there is the clear place it would have had ACL or a paper label. And it says, it's got the original cap, McKesson's. I'd say that's late 30s to up to about World War II, probably 38 to 48, and it's probably closer to 48, but kind of a cool bottle. Later. I've been here for hours. You can see me. I'm filthy, but I love doing this kind of crap. I already did my closing, and I thought, what the heck, do a little bit more and get my rake. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because it's getting later in the day. I should have brought a flashlight with me, but this will be the last bottle. I got some kind of paneled medicine right there. It's big too. It's stuck in the clay. I'm gonna have to dig this out and be careful. You see how hard that clay is? And then there's that burnt layer there, see it? It's right in that burnt layer, but it's stuck in the clay too. I'm hitting a bottle in here. Well, that feels like another bottle. You can feel them with your rake. There's bottles all up in there. But we're gonna get this one out right there's where it at. I'll pull it out of here. Hold on. Laying back in here. This is ready to come. It's there. It's embossed on the sides at least. I can't tell on the front. That's a big medicine bottle. Oh, hold on. When I get out of here, hold on. Embossed, and it matches the other one, but this one's real blue. It's a Caldwell's, but look how big this one is. All right. Day maker at the end of the day. All right. Pepsin, you know, this is like a $12 bottle, but I like finding this kind of stuff. These big blue ones are beautiful. Look at this. Dr. W.B. Caldwell Syrup Pepsin. Aqua, perfect condition. And I got that other one too. See what I had to go through to bring you guys a video. I suck it up and stay because I want it. I want this. All right. It ain't bad, you know, I found these before, but that's a day maker. I don't care what anybody says. An Aqua, you know, this is around a 100-year-old bottle. I'd say if I had to make a guess on a date when it was made, 1925 to 30. That's beautiful. Plus I got the other one in there that's kind of clear. All right, folks, all right. I'll get back on the next one. You see what I had to do. It's brutal digging. Brutal. Thanks for watching. Well, that bottle turned out pretty nice. Look at that color. Whew. Real nice condition, no damage. That's a nice looking piece. And if I can get a bottle like that every time I go, I'm happy. That's pretty. Thanks for watching.